Welcome back to World of Warcraft. Cataclysm, Classic Blind. At least somewhat. Lag should be fixed. Another day spent waiting for that to be. Yep. We are off on the next stage of things here. Doing quests that are on the map in places. Shut. Not questing. It's doing its best. We're not showing the lowest level quests here. Or lower level, whatever. We're going to places. Specifically over in Vestir. But before that, we also have the Lunar Festival World event going on. So suppose we could check to see what's up with that. Look on the calendar here. Lunar Festival just started. Okay. We got some time to potentially do that. Also kind of doing some achievement stuff and all that. We already completed the meta achievement for all the meta achievements for all the events here. We can see what else we have missing in case we want to go and do that. Looks like I already did all of the other elders. So what's left is Elders of Cataclysm. Elders which are located in zones opened by the Cataclysm. Okay. Oldham, Vestir, Twilight Highlands, Temple of Earth, Highjaw, Nordrasil, Deepholm. Okay. So we're kind of going to be going to most of these places. Just do some quests that have been unearthed mysteriously here. So I think that'll be something we can accomplish. Could probably track that. That'll be good. Okay. Yeah, first location is Vestir. Let's head that way. That'll be nice. We got our Tabard of the Earthen Ring on. Not gonna help us too much since we're not doing any dungeons right now. But for later, and whenever we decide we want to try to mess with the troll dungeons some more here, we'll get to it. Probably. Anyways. The real question is going to be how accurate the information is here about the missing quests. Because we did pretty much everything we could see in these areas. I'm expecting mostly just random quests that are like drops from things. Because that is something that might just not happen sometimes. A few things, at least. 2. Vestir. Okay. And immediately, there's apparently a quest right here. Claim Cortland's End available. 7 Helsing Sea Dogs in Cortland's End. Let's get this. Claim Cortland's End. This is Captain Louisville. He does not have a quest. Looks like the real one is over there. We need to talk to him outside. That'll work. Interesting. Let's get out of here then. We got the water mount. Always a good time. Nice and quick in these watery depths. Nice empty inventory. Ready to go. Should be great. As we can already see there, some of the information that we're getting is not entirely accurate. It's getting stuck underneath things. Alright, should be up here. Somewhere. Maybe. Alright, it's right here. Or this could be inside the Horde base one. Let's see, Sea Dogs. Captain Global. Let's see, Sea Dog. Travis Caverns. Let's say it's down. It says available. Captain Global available. Alliance. This also says Alliance, though. We're on a different level here. There's multiple levels to all this. What's it saying about? Kill 7 Hellscream Sea Dogs. Let's see if we can find some Hellscream Sea Dogs. That'd be the first thing. That's a hammerhead. That's a terrapin. There's one. It somehow mysteriously requires us to... Yeah, we got it. 1 and 2. I also have 2 people. There are enough spies in this area. Dark Creek Cove is nearby, and inside lies the Pincer X2. Horde must not be allowed anywhere nearby. Someone in Derrick Cove will want to hear of this after you finish slaying some more of these dirty Horde spies. So let's just fight some guy you found. And that is the quest. Wild. With some random Horde spies hanging about here in Cortland's End. Good to know.
I'm out of range.
They have a whopping 31,000 health. Or 37,000. That's not gonna get them very far here. Big ol' sharks. And that one only counted as 1 guy. Interesting.
Too far away.
Yeah, we can use Victory Rush again. Always a good time when we can use Victory Rush. Very convenient. Okay. Let's wander around this area. Doing stuff. Anybody down here we need? Elder Moonlance Investigator. Does not really specify where. That's slightly unfortunate. We'll figure it out. Find one of the caves. Worth looking around for him, I suppose. Since we're working on that achievement, anyways. Wonder if this would be required for the meta completing the event achievement for people that hadn't already finished it. Because we got away with, like, our title of Lore Master for completing most / all of the quests previously. But now they're all completely different. Grandfathered into some things here. It works for me, though. Of course, we can always just go and do all the new quests, too. Entirely an option here. On different levels. Not up here. All this area here is Cortland's End. Can always just wait for respawns, too. It's fine. We're down here. Sea brush. If you hit the sea brush, you've gone too far. Pro tip. Okay. I should have looked harder in the cave we were in to see if the Elder was in there. They're usually pretty noticeable with their giant pillar of light and all that. We're here, Cortland's End. Some guys. There we go. Map. Map. Okay. There's 1 more to go. That'll be good. I guess we're going to be going to turn this in back in the cave anyways, so. That'll work. That'll work. And 1 more. Underwater. There you go. And quest complete. It's in here, down below, but we actually need to go slightly around here to get into the cave first. Since we're technically above the cave, it counts as the spot where we can't have the mount on, so must be underwater. And now we're drowning. Some interesting zone overlap kind of stuff. Doesn't quite work perfectly sometimes. We get there, though. We get there. The Abyssal Depths. Okay. Looking for an elder. Not seeing any elders. See if there's anything on the achievement here. Anything more specific. Investigator. Nope. Temple of the Earth, that's more specific. Nordrasil is pretty good. Just anywhere in general here. That's alright. Only some of them. Let's turn this in.
Greetings.
Let's turn to this guy. Okay. And of course inside.
For the Alliance.
You did well, Eric Erickson. We need to be especially wary of horde attacks right now. The Pincer X2 has plenty of firepower at sea, but in the back of this cave, she is exceptionally vulnerable.
See you around.
I get some Alliance reputation, which I don't think is really doing anything at this point. That's alright. Okay, so that's the quest that was here. If we go to the... not really flight paths, but sea paths here. Still counts as a flight master. It's fine. Jumping out of the water counted as not being on the mount either. Meh. Look on the map here more. The rest of the stuff seems to be all the way back at the start here, apparently. What we're gonna do instead is... oh, there's something... yeah, there's the Elder, I guess. All the way down here, over here. Wound. Let's see. It's kind of technically spoilers. Let's go that way. They're somewhere in here. Whether we needed to swim around the entire zone. The Elder being over the Hilarion Ridge. This probably would have been one of the last places we checked, to be fair. Work with what we got here. Elder Woodlands. Okay. So it's all the way back to the start here. We'll put Nash and click a crawl. Okay. Stuff happening over that way. I'm assuming it's going to be more like fighting things and drops of things kind of quests. Because we would have done all of the immediately obvious ones, obviously. And it was all very linear and getting to new area, doing all the things there. Kind of systems. Alright, we stopped here. Why? Okay. Flight Master. I guess this is the end of this. Seahorse, Flight Master. Anything else further south of here? Alright, I guess we're swimming then. Maybe a different system or something. Figure this out. Okay. It's just around this way. It looks like it's in a crevice. Could also be like up on top of stuff. Or it's on the boat. It's also possible. Doesn't connect to there from here or something. That's alright. Yeah, I think that's the boat here. Salty McTavish. Alright. Finding the elders in the ruins isn't too big of a surprise, I suppose. Although there's a lot of ruins around here, so it's not exactly too unexpected. It's right here in the middle of this. If there's the big light. Okay. Stars at this time are bent on new paths, beacons of hope and strength for the coming ages. Hey. The heavens, and their countless stars, hold answers to earthly mysteries, Eric Erickson. Might then the wise and lucky gaze up, and find truth. 20 gold, coin of ancestry, and an envelope. We're gonna have a few of these. Look at this guy. Don't bother us. Damn it. Okay. From here. Suppose we can go. I mean, is it even faster? Or might just go this way. Head to the north. Okay. See, we're gonna get a few of these envelopes here. We already have a bunch of these coins of ancestry. Let's see if we can turn these in for something. That's alright. Still need to see if I can do something about opening the map and the inventory. It's not a huge deal though, so probably not going to worry about it too much. It's nice to be able to look at it though. It's good when it closes the inventory when it goes into the full screen map. That's neither here nor there. Okay. Let's see what we got going on over here. Some ember silk cloth. To open these at the end of this. Any more in this area? We got Oldham, Twilight Highlands, Oldham, Temple of Earth, Highjaw, Understill, Twilight Highlands, Deep Oldham. Okay. So answer is pretty much no. Alright. We got Nash, kind of Whoop Nash, and Clack's Claw. I'm seeing immediately here. I'll need to just fight those guys. Here's Nash. So, fight the big boss guys. That's a reasonable quest engine here. It's aggro to crab. Good for us. Sea splash. Yeah. Let's execute. Execute. Heal myself out this crab. There you go. We got Nash's head. Open a can of Whoop Nash. And there's a treasure map. Well, that's fun. Starts, collects crawl. Alright, sure. Crumpled treasure map. Oh boy. That's a fun thing to find. You're pleasantly surprised to find that after being mangled and masticated by a sea crab, this map is still quite legible. Clearly indicates that a footlocker was buried in the Kelpthar forest behind a giant mollusk. Well-drawn sketch on the back of the map shows that the owner, along with his key, was eaten by an overgrown crustacean named Click-Clack. 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 Obtain the corroded key from Click-Clack to unlock the half-buried footlocker in Kelpthar forest. So you need to find an overgrown crustacean. We get an axe for our efforts. How fun. And we got Nash's head here. An opened can of Whoop Nash. What an accomplishment, felling a mighty sea giant. The new residents of Smuggler's Hole will feel considerably safer, knowing this monster is no longer loitering outside their haven.
More rage.
We Nash's head to Samir in Smuggler's Hole. Okay. We can do that. Next up. I need to find this crustacean too. We've got it set up to not show us locations of objectives on the map, even when we have this on. Should be alright. This is the Smuggler's Cove here. This is Deep Mist Grotto. So, not quite. Check the regular map here. That's where we turned in. Okay. Captain Samir. All the way at the start. Alright. If we're looking for a... where would it be? The Clutch. Tomb. Legion's Fate. Look around. Still doing some of the figuring out what's going on, exploring, doing stuff. Should be good. The Clutch. An overgrown crustacean. I've seen some other large sea beasts in here, like the whale shark. That's not it. That is something with 10 million health. Well, that's no good. It's not what we need right now. Don't think it's going to be over here with all the Naga. I'm more of a crustacean guy. Just wandering around down in this area. Feels like the kind of thing that would still be in the general area here. Just a bigger crustacean. Got the goblin little guys. Oh, there you.
Too far away.
That's you. Look like 40,000 health. Goodbye.
Not enough
And this guy.
rage.
wants to party too. Okay. Feeling encrusted with barnacles, it might still work. So a locker behind a large crustacean or something. Here is some stuff. Just hanging out here in this area here. I guess it's a large shell kind of thing there. Okay. Well, that works. Let's open this up. The locker's keyhole is encrusted with barnacles, but may still be operable. Corroded key. Might still work. The satisfying sound of a chest unlocking, followed by the sight of a once hidden treasure. The barnacle-coated great axe. Apparently we already have the look of this. It's definitely not as strong as our current things. Potentially if we found this at the time we were here first, a nice two-handed axe could have been a solid choice. What was a fun find here. And 32 gold. That's not bad. Here is the axe. Yep, that's an axe. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Let's go turn in another quest here. Oh, it did have it was a new appearance. Look at that. Well, that was very worth it, wasn't it? I'm sure there's tons of quests and repeated quests that we now can do, because they were like reset or something, which would be very giving us more visuals and stuff. Right. There's a cave here. It's down below. It's been a little bit since we've been into this caves and areas and stuff here. Here we go. There's all kinds of little pockets and stuff. This is just more towards the start here. Not too many people hanging out in here still. Captain Samir. Hi. You honed your skills enough to learn what I have to teach.
Be careful.
Took down the sea giant warrior? Yep.
Have a good one.
It's not much. That's all I've got down here. More than welcome to it, warrior. Money!
See you later.
You're welcome.
What can I do for you?
Train. Nope. Browse goods. Nope.
Have a good one.
That's fine.
You need something? Have a good one.
You need something?
Browse your goods. There you go. Haven't collected this appearance of the adamantite cleaver, but we already know the recipe though. What do we have in here? It's got some stuff. Might have missed this previously. Various blacksmithing. Possibly slightly lower level. So we look at our
See you around.
professions here. Our blacksmithy is 525.
Hey there.
I'm not against getting some new recipes here. There. Adamantite plate gloves. Strength, stamina, sockets. Part of the adamantite battle gear set. It's only 5 gold as well. Type breastplate. I already know the adamantite rod and the maul. Plate bracers. Had the rapier. I know that. Eternium rod. 360. Fascinating stuff in here. You can also do have repair. That's convenient.
Be careful.
And then do you
need
have
something?
blacksmithing training? Doesn't look like it.
See you later.
What's these count? Learning more things. Sure, there's like achievements for making a whole bunch of different stuff. There's definitely some for like cooking, so something to consider. Huh. That wasn't too bad here. There is this repeatable, but I think that's just doing this again in the middle. Might as well go look at it. There's a balloon. So that's not really the right mount. That's alright. Let's swim there. And I think if we go down there, that just brings us to Deepholm. That's kind of still under the waves. It's under the waves. Is that a different spot? It's something like that. Whereas this The Maelstrom goes into Deepholm. This is a different whirlpool. Still a good time, though. Still a good time. Oh, we've found land. Is that really what we wanted? Really would be nice if the swimming mount was available in more water instead of just here. It's okay. Down to this crack here. Down to this. Seems like a good place to go. Seems reasonable. Got some stuff in the underwater and all that. This is another direction. So we're gonna jump in again. We definitely did that before. All works out. And here worth selling? Not really. Could definitely get the sell the silk cloth. That'll be alright. More checks of logging. Yep. Just all these guys. And then the whirlpool. We got sucked in the whirlpool, sucked somewhere else, and it all worked out. Waters of a Loon. It's in the middle here. Beautiful. Up to somebody nearby. Vortexes. I think we kind of had a whole event thing of culminating going this way. So I'm gonna jump down in here. We did stuff here before. Swirling. Having a good time. Into the Abyssal Maw. The Abyssal Breach. Now we're down here. Okay. This is a spot. There's something over this way still. Down below. How mysterious. There's all this. Strange fountain. Not down here. Might be inside. It's not saying an up or down arrow or anything. Being very mysterious. Not sure about that. What's this over here? There is Mr. Vithorian, Earth and Ring. And this is dungeon. Is this just a dungeon down here? We did this before. The Abyssal Halls. Yeah, this is just the Abyssal Halls. Throwing the Tides? Yeah. That's not super helpful. Alright. If we look on Throw of Tides Heroic. Let's just here. Throw of Tides. Already did that. Okay. Well, that's not it. Hey, Captain Taylor, how you doing? Our loss is here. The king will be pleased to know that the Knight General was defeated. Yep. There's the elemental device for making it Inferno Protocol or whatever. It's not showing us this mysterious water here. 51 gold, 10 XP repeatable. I don't know about that. I'm not too worried about it either. So, with that, I'd say we are done here. Other elders not in here, and all that. So we will get out of here in a much more expedient way of just going back to Stormwind. Got all these portals to all these other locations. Should work out quite nicely. Alright. Now that is one area finished here. We need to go to pretty much all the other places to get the elders and stuff. Got the other elders for the other areas, which we could technically talk to, perhaps. Complete the event, get more coins, get more golden or whatever. Mostly interested in going to the new ones here. Vengeance for the Wild Hammer from a Dwarven Bone Pile. That might just have been, one that we saw there might have just been the repeatable thing inside the dungeon that you can spend to get a buff thing that we don't really ever worry about. That's probably what that was. We have the same kind of repeatable quest here in Grimbatol. So all we need to do at the Twilight Highlands is go get the 2 elders here. Well, that's not too much. Over in Oldham, we actually have some other stuff to do. Repeatables in the dungeon. In the dungeon. Rain and Fire down. A few different quests here. That's like the boss guy, so we need to fight them. Some stuff under here. 2 elders. Yeah, a few things out in the desert. Even 3 of them. We'll see. I think from the waves to the sands. Or the dunes, or whatever we're gonna say it is. Shouldn't really be too much we need to do in any of these areas. Pretty much did all the previous stuff already. We will see. Next time. Goodbye.